Yeah. This is about the Diddy case. I tell you what's going on, man. This is what's going on. I gotta say something controversial, right? What I'm gonna say is, man, Diddy, man, you're coming home, buddy. These people can't stop you. You know why? Because you can't stop. You won't stop. You're gonna keep on going. And when you keep on going, you're gonna say, take that. Yeah, a black man in your face. And you know what they're gonna say? No, we can't do that. We can't take that. He doesn't know how to stop. He keep going. He just won a case and he comes home. Oh, Diddy. No, Diddy did it. Diddy did it again. He can't do that. That's what's gonna happen, Diddy. They're gonna say, yeah, we can't do that. Damn, what are they gonna do? All we gotta do now, Diddy, is use our cheat codes on you, baby. We're gonna use our cheat codes. The Lord already told us Diddy can do it. Keep fighting, Diddy. Pay all those lawyers all their money. Because at this point, money is not real. You've had money all your life. That's what it seems like to all the people in the world. You've done everything. Diddy did it. Yeah, he did everything those people said. Diddy did it. So the message to Diddy is this. Man, I saw you in a dream. You came out to the party, man. Everybody was chilling on the basketball court. I was out there shining. And then I saw you, man. You like, man, Diddy out here, man. Even Diddy did that, man. Diddy came, showed love. He was out there. He didn't get on the court, but he was out there showing everybody love, man. You know what I'm saying? But I was on the basketball court doing my thing, working on my MJ stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my package, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. But all I want to do is say, man, yeah, Diddy, man. You know the message, man. Diddy did it. That's how you gotta think. Diddy did it. When you are in that place called hell, just say Diddy did it, man. Hell on earth, that's what they call it, right? That's what you in, man. They've been trying to keep you away from the reality that hell on earth is a real thing, man. Yeah, hell on earth is a real thing, but you had so money and so much prestige, they couldn't get you to see that hell is on earth, baby. Yeah, that's where you at now. And they said, can he stand that, man? I bet we can make him off himself. Diddy did it. Then we'll say Diddy did it. We made him off himself. Now we don't have to worry about him. Yeah, Diddy, this is my message to you, man. You just gotta do what you gotta do. What you gotta do? You gotta go in there. See, they got you in a place called hell on earth now, buddy. See, that's the only thing now. Hell on earth, that means they can use all the people that you try to support. I ain't saying you was an angel, you know. You might be. I ain't saying that, though. But I'm just saying, like, all the people you try to support, like, all the people you try to uplift, all the people you try to show brotherly love to, they gonna make them people turn against you, buddy. It's just a play, man. They been doing that game, man. They can do that anytime. That's when you on that hell on earth then, buddy. You be like, man, all these people coming against me now. Oh, they own them people. They can manipulate them people any kind of way. They can make them people say, man, it's time for me to turn up on my YouTube stuff. Yeah, it's time to do that. I'm going to get some views. See, all these people doing trying to make it a little minimum wage type of thing. Or a little more than a minimum wage type of thing. But you went way further than that, buddy. They ain't even seen the heights you seen. So what they going to do? They don't know nothing about where you coming from. All they know is, shit, you ain't bought nobody no land. You ain't bought black people no land where they can splurge and get away from the adversaries. That's all they know. You ain't did that. You ain't built no facilities for black people to just come and say, man, y'all ain't got to deal with the white man no more. Nah, you ain't did that, did it? See, if Diddy did that now, and then you still had this stuff going on, that still come out of you, but then, like, maybe they'll feel a little guilt, because, like, damn, man, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He did this and he did that. But you ain't never did that, though. You ain't freed these people from the white man's oppression. That's the only thing you ain't do, did it? You ain't freed these people from the white man's oppression. So what they gonna do? They gonna try to get free from the white man's oppression. How they gonna do that? By trying to get that little minimum wage? I mean, minimum wage compared to your wage. But you ain't freed them, you know? If you would have freed them, they would have still betrayed you. You know, they would have still betrayed you, you know. This is my message to you. They would still betrayed you. But someone would feel guilty about it. And then with enough support, you know, hey, maybe you might be able to get a chance to get off. But you know what the common people gonna say? They're gonna say you're a black man and you got too much power. You might even got info on people that you might not even supposed to have info on because you got too much power and you got that black skin, baby. Yeah, they say you hit building status, but I ain't never believe you hit building status, though. And nah, it's just like Kanye West said, man, I'm a Billy. And then the white folk do something, then they say, you ain't no Billy no more. We took that away from you. It's easy for them to do that. All they gotta do is just, you know, cheat codes. It's just like they can just use cheat codes. You gotta think about this reality Diddy, the diddler, jokester. You gotta think about the reality like, man, this stuff ain't real. Nah, it ain't real at all. I finna get ready to glow. I'm finna glow on these guys. I'm finna illuminate my glowiness, my light, and then I'm finna transcend this earth. But see, the thing about you, Diddy, you don't want to transcend this earth. See, that's where they got you at. You want to stay down here and fight. Yeah, all them demons coming for you, baby. It's my message to you, man. What you gonna do? You gonna say, man, they got me, man. My lawyers, all they want is my money. Man, you ain't gonna say that because you don't know that right now. You don't know that all your lawyers care about is being of this world. See, you gotta go into the spiritual paradigm now, Diddy. You gotta understand that all these lawyers want is say, man, let's fight, Diddy. Keep paying me. They still in the world, but you know how it is to be in the world, so you know, yeah, they gonna do a little something. But who gonna play fair with you, man? Come on, man. They said somebody else did worse than you, and shoot, you know, they got a bun. Then they said you ain't got your bun yet. So you think they finna play fair with you? Nah, what you gotta do? I ain't gonna tell you what you gotta do. I know you what you gonna do. You gonna have to tap into your spiritual paradigm. So you been worldly, man. You been in this world ruling, man. You been having things your way for so long. You been having things your way for so long that, you know, you think you can still keep on doing that when these folk want you. Yeah, Diddy. This is just my message to you, man. Diddy, you gotta learn how to fly. You know how R. Kelly, you know, he came before you, you know, when they, you know, and, you know, you might be coming before somebody else. You know, but hey, look, man, you gotta learn how to fly, man. The only thing about it, Diddy, is that, you know, if you fly, everybody else gonna believe they can fly. And then they gonna say, Diddy did it. I can do it too. How you gonna fly, Diddy? When you so worldly, you ruled the world, man. How you gonna fly? That's the thing, Diddy. You gotta fly, man. That means you gotta let go of this world. Why you gotta let go of this world? Because you already did it, Diddy. You already did it. Did it. P did it. That P remind me of piss. These folks want to piss on you. They don't want to S on you. They just want to piss on you. Like R. Kelly. I want to piss on you. Piss on you. Piss on you. That's all they want to do, Diddy. They just want to piss on you. Piss on you. See, when they piss on you, they just want to put this stench on you and say, yeah, you dirty now, Diddy. We got you, buddy. What you gonna do about that, Diddy? You gotta illuminate with light, man. That's what you gotta do, Diddy. See, I'm talking to you, man. I heard you in a place called Hell on Earth. I've been there, man. I know how it is on Hell on Earth. See, when you on Hell on Earth, you understand that, man, that white man got so much power, boy, he can make all your people turn against you. And then, Diddy, you gonna be like, I can't, man, don't even trip on them people tripping. You can't even trip on that, dog. You gotta get past that, because that's just in the book of life. That they gonna turn on you. You know, but they turn on you because, like CeeLo Green said, it's supposed to bring something good out of us. What they gonna bring out of you, Diddy? They gonna make you say, they're trying to get out of here, doc. I done done my time here. And I did it in a great fashion. But what you gonna do? You not gonna do that. You gonna want to get back to this world, right, Diddy? That's the only thing about you. And I gotta say this, Diddy, you owe me $9,000. I ain't saying why I know you owe me $9,000 at. Cause, I transform worlds and stuff like that. I be in different worlds and different paradigms. And in different paradigms, you owe me $90,000. That ain't nothing to you. You could have been paid me that, but you never paid me. So I can be saying like, man, I ain't got to tell Diddy, remind Diddy who he is, who he was before he came here. That he was somebody that can fly up out of here whenever he got the chance. Them folk probably already knew you could fly out of here when you get the chance, when you get the time. But what you did, you said, man, I'm ruling the world. I'm on top of the world. I ain't finna fly out of here. You been in the world so long, you forgot that you can fly, Diddy. You know who came before you? R. Kelly, man. They're like, I'm going to just say Jesus and John. I'm going to say Jesus and John because them folk probably don't like me saying, his real name. They don't like that. Anything that got something to do with truth, like what you're trying to present to the courts that's of this world, man, you tripping, dude. These folk don't care nothing about nothing but taking you down, buddy. See, that gonna make everybody else feel like, nah, man, we just gotta get in line. See, like, if you would just, build a community, with all that money you had, you just, silently built a place for, your peoples, all your followers, to just go and just, like a thug mansion. A place where people just can go and be free. They ain't got to worry about, what I'm saying? Like that stuff Tupac was saying. But then they saying, man, you did something to Tupac, man. You can't get away with that stuff. Allegedly. That's what everybody's saying. Now, everybody learned the new word, allegedly. Because of you. You know what I'm saying? But they probably already know the word. But it's just saying, like, if you would already, created a place for black people to go, or the people that follow you to go, but I ain't had to depend on the white man, them people probably can just, stand up for you. And everything you do, even if you, somebody violated you and you had to, retort that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say, man, yeah, she probably did that. So, yeah, he got a right to do that. But since you ain't, all that money you had, see, all these hip-hoppers, man, they followed you, dog. And then you ain't created a place for these people to go to get away from the white man's power. You had all that money. And you ain't do that, dog. That's the only thing, Diddy. That's the only thing. Now, you came out to the basketball court. I'm rocking with you. You still owe me $90,000 and you ain't gonna give it to me. Because now these folks got you in a whirlwind. And then now I can need that $90,000 now, but I can't give it to you now. I didn't even know you had said that to me, but I would have gave you the $90,000 if I would have known, but I was too blind about the world. But see, I'm still speaking on your behalf, trying to give you the keys to get out of here, man. You ain't ready to get out of here. You want to get back out of the street and be Diddy again. So this my message to you, man. This my message to you, man. It's time to fly, man. Like R. Kelly, he came before you. Like Jesus and John, John came before Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We just saying like that because they folks get mad if I say the real name. They don't like guys like us, Cause that guy came down here, he was saying, man, this world right here, boy, I ain't even into no human approval, dog. I ain't even into no kind of human approval. I'm just trying to, the one who sent me here, that's all I'm trying to, and I know I gotta do this, and I'm gonna do that, cause these humans are down here. It's like, just say you go to hell, right? You go to a place called hell on earth. And now all these people in here say, man, look, I ride on that guy. All somebody got to do just give me, a life supply of ramen noodles and, like a buku of stamps. Now, these guys, this hell on earth, buddy. They sell a life supply of ramen noodles and some stamps, a lot of stamps, bukus of stamps. You on hell on earth, buddy. These folks will do that for that. And then where you come from? You come from the top, buddy. Anybody from the top. And hell on earth, when you in hell on earth, anybody from the top, did it? Anybody from the top. They ready to take them down to their level. And what you did you provide a place for them to get away from, you didn't do that, did it? And all you other rappers that coming up and about to come down, y'all took y'all money and y'all just happy being above all the poor people. All the people that ain't really had it like that and looking up to y'all, Y'all ain't take y'all money and do something. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't take y'all money and provide a place secretly for them people to go and they have no worries. Just go there and just chill out, man. Like Shiloh, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that mean. I know y'all don't know what that mean, but I'm just saying, like, the Lord to do something like that. Yeah, let's say like, hey, somebody did some harm to somebody else, and then they know somebody gonna retaliate against them. Lord said, just go here, ain't nobody gonna. But see, you had all that power like the Lord on this earth, but you didn't do what He did. Nah, you just stayed above all these other people. Yeah, and then you got your shine, your worldly wealth, this worldly wealth. You got other worlds you can go into, but you don't know about that. I'm trying to get you to tap into that, man. You got to. And I'm going to tell you what they say. They say going to be some demons, man. In hell on earth, they going to say going to be some demons that show up. Some of them demons going to get in other creatures and show up in your cell. That's what they say now. And they going to have wings, some of them wings going to be on their face. And then some of them wings going to be on their feet. And then they're going to use 2 of their other wings to do something else. Whatever that means. It's just like you're going to be seeing other beings where you at. And then you're going to be like, man, I was wrong, man. I ain't even provide a place for black people to go. And then now what I want to do, before I get out of here, Diddy, I want to diss Jay-Z. Man, Diddy, I want to diss Jay-Z. Cause look, I was part of the culture. I was looking up to you. I was looking up to all y'all guys that had all that power. Guys on the waves to being. And hey, Dre, man, I ain't gonna talk about you yet. Them folks ain't came out of you. You a smart ass man. But Jay-Z, yeah, they said Jay-Z, man, what he do? He said, yeah, I'm a chess player. I'm gonna miss over all my friends. And then I'm gonna just make them not be able to get it anymore. And then everybody gonna look at me, and then I'm gonna be more than them. Yeah, you're gonna be more than them, and you ain't gonna create no kind of place for them to go. Even though they supported you, made your bank account up, got you to a place where you can marry Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Man amongst, thieves, so to speak. Yeah, they made you a man amongst thieves, a great, you ain't doing nothing, man. They said you snitched, nigga. They said you snitched when got doggone, people were putting together a plan for, black people to prosper. They said you snitched and told them, white man, look, them black people right there, they finna get ready to come up, boy. Y'all better watch them guys. And then now the artists after you, they got to go through this digital phase where they can't make no money. These people get them 0.000 some cent for a stream. And then they say you part of that thing. And if you wouldn't have snitched and told what was going on, I would be in a better place. But you didn't save me, dog. You ain't do nothing for me, dog. You don't owe me $9,000. P. Diddy owe me $9,000, but he ain't gonna pay it. So he in too much trouble. He can't see the light. He can't even see that he can fly. He's so worldly. He been in the world so long. But yeah, Jay-Z, man, you posted, man. I ain't know you were like that. You want all the white man's money. And you don't want to use none of your money to flip to get your own money and be, you don't want to do that. Man, it's made me not really be into black people like how I used to be, man. Cause I thought y'all guy was something. It made me disappointed in our leaders. Cause none of our leaders trying to find a place where they can get away, do something for their people where they can get away from the white man's authority. None of y'all trying to do that. So that made me disappointed with y'all. And now I'm blaming you, Jay-Z, because they told me you snitched when them black people were trying to come together and do something. Well, we can keep this thing going, black power. They said you sold out, man. I don't know how true that is, so you have a conversation with me, maybe I think differently. But it just seemed like you was just a sellout guy, and all you wanted was white approval. I never knew all y'all guys wanted white approval. That's not hip-hop to me. That's just thinking about yourself. So if these folks come out to you, after they come out to Diddy, I don't know who next. But I know one thing, all y'all billionaire hip-hoppers that ain't find no place for black people to go where they can get away from white authority and not have to submit to slavery. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, all I can tell you is, man, you better learn how to fly. So when they come for you, who gonna save you? Everybody gonna go against you for minimum wages, buddy. Yeah, I mean, compared to your pockets, it's gonna be minimum wages. So what you gonna do? Jay-Z, I'm talking about you now, cause man, I feel like, oh man, you sold Dame Dash out, man. You said, man, look, I could have let you make more money, but I really wanted to shut that down because I knew how powerful your mind was and what something you probably would have did. You probably would have did a lot of stuff for your people. You probably would have created a place where we can go, but we ain't got to submit to the white man's authority no more. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's sad. It made me think about the movie, Homeboy came out with. He said, man, I just want to come out with the movie, man. If I did that part, that's enough. And in that movie, it just showed how, some black people, they just wanted the white man's approval. That's it. And not only the white man, get them enough approval where they can be amongst, have a higher authority than the other black people, and the black people have to look up to them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at y'all now. All y'all, a lot of hip-hoppers, because there's some hip-hoppers did a lot of good things, but a lot of y'all hip-hoppers, they're like, man, all y'all want is the whiter man's approval. I don't respect that, dog. I don't. So now that I'm talking about Diddy, I just, want to extend it out to Jay-Z so Jay-Z could say, yeah, I'm finna run to the white man. If this man right here come up, I'm going to run to the white man, then I'm going to tell you, look, white man, this guy right here, he's a threat. See, that's how them people that want that white approval, that's what they'll do. They'll act like you're a threat, especially if you got that black skin. They say, look at that black skin. Look how he talk. Yeah, you got to worry about him. Try to scare the white man, I hope Diddy. I hope Jay-Z ain't like that, but really. It's just like, you can't put it past these black people now. They like that white approval. Like, I got a family member, right? I ain't gonna even say what relation he is. He said, man, I went in the court. He said, look, them white folks thought I was smart because I knew some of that law stuff. I was studying that law. And when I went in there, them white folks tell you, wait, man, I can't believe it. And then, he was uplifted about that white approval. And, them white folks thought he was smart. That was enough for him. Even if he didn't win the case. That was enough that white folks thought he was smart. See, that's what I'm saying by a lot of these hip-hoppers out here. They'll come up on y'all. That's why I'm saying I don't even know if I'm fully respecting these hip-hoppers. Because I think all they want is white approval. They just want white people to say, man, you this and you that. And you higher than them other black people. That's why I ain't really respecting hip-hop like I used to. Cause I thought we was on another mission. I thought we were part of the revolution. And then Jay-Z snitched on us and stopped the revolution. And then now all these people, they took over the game. And then they saying, now it's digital. Anybody that come through here and then they got any kind of realness, any kind of revolutionary stuff, they want to do anything for their people, they got to come through us now. We ain't got all the hip-hoppers to sell out. And they just trying to take care of their family. That's all they concerned with. They ain't concerned about everybody. Because if they were concerned about everybody and then they do something with all that money that they had, then there'll be a threat. They might change the whole world, but they ain't trying to do that. They just want our approval. So we know how to play them. It's like pimping hoes. We just treat them hip-hoppers like hoes. And that was sad. I ain't know y'all niggas were just hoes. I thought y'all was somebody. I thought y'all had power to change things. And then I realized y'all just hoes. And I'm looking at Jay-Z like he a hoe. And that's sad. That's sad. I thought you was pimping, man. I thought you were big pimping. You didn't got married, man. You got who? Yeah, man, you did it right. I ain't saying you did nothing wrong there. But for you to just sell us out, I ain't cool with that, dog. You ain't buy nothing. That's the thing. You got all your money. Folks projecting you to be a billionaire. And then you ain't buy us no land. You could have bought your people some acres to just go to. I mean, that ain't, I don't know. It's just like you just support niggerdom. Them niggas down there, yeah, keep them down there and then raise me up. That's how I think about y'all hip-hoppers. I don't even want to call myself hip-hop no more. I just let the hip-hop show in silence. But other than that, man, I ain't trying to be no hip-hopper. Because all y'all hip-hoppers do, y'all just want white approval. And back to Diddy. Man, Diddy, you was just, hey, man, you is what it is, man. I forget you, man. They say you in a place called Hell on Earth. I don't really want you, you know what I'm saying, to be in that place. Because I know if you come from where you come from and then they bring you back down like that and then you seeing how it really get what we've been going through. And then now you say, man, I could have did something better. But you didn't do it. Because you was thinking about yourself. You were getting all that white approval. All that white approval. I ain't know y'all guys were just hooked on white approval. It's just like all the black leaders. They love that white approval. They like white folks to say this and to say that. And then like the guy in my family that, he said them white folk gave him a white approval. He felt so goddamn good. Even if he lost the case. They cheated him out of the case. He was still happy because it made him feel good. Like he was better than all the other N-words. Right? And then me, what I do? I listen as a young hip-hopper, somebody coming up in the game, and then, some kind of way down the line, I started trying to be like what he was saying. I tried to take his advice. And then I go in there, I learn a little something, and then they doing the same thing to me, trying to give me that white approval. And then I'm like, man, you know what it is, dude? These folks just sometimes you show up in the courtroom and then you know what you're talking about. These folks just be surprised a black man know how to read. That's all it is. And then you get hyped up off of that. That's not cool to me. I mean, it feel good. I felt good. But really, when I went in there, it didn't feel that good. It's like I felt insulted. Because I'm not really doing that much. But everybody else, all these other hip-hoppers, they can feel so uplifted by that. I didn't really feel uplifted by that. They kept on trying to give me that white approval, like, man, you smart, man. Who helped you with this? I felt insulted, my guy. Because this is not that hard. It just, all I did was read. They just be so surprised that a black man can read and learn stuff for himself that they just realize, okay, now you something else. You more than a black man. We respect you a little bit. But how much do you respect me? Do you respect me enough? Well, if I want to buy my people some land and get them a place to get away from your authority, that you'll leave them alone and leave me alone? Nah, you don't respect me that much. That's the thing, dog. You don't respect me that much, so I'm insulted that you tried to try that move on me. I believe in pimping, homeboy. And I know pimping when I see pimping in my face. You gonna try to pimp me out of my mission. And that what happened, did it? They pimp you out of your mission. You supposed to do something more than that, man. You supposed to got doggone, like Kanye West right here, I bring Kanye West into the conversation because, he about that life, but not really. I think he like that white approval too. All y'all got like that white approval. You can't get past it. It's like you come from nothing, right? And then you get to a point where white folks respect you. They revere you. But if you get too much power, they'll bring you back down. And then y'all act like y'all don't even know that. So it's like I can't lose respect for the hip hop game. I think now I'm finna start calling myself rockabilly. I think my genre gonna be rockabilly from now on. I ain't even claim that hip hop stuff. Cause y'all will sell out fast. And then all the people that following y'all don't even know that y'all will sell out so fast. Y'all will be getting all that money and won't be putting nothing back into the community. Y'all won't even buy no land for the people where they can get away from white folks. Authority. That's what's sad about y'all. That's what's really sad about y'all. But in all, hey man, I learned a lesson from Jesus that say, man, you gotta forgive these people for they know not what they do. And I know y'all don't know what y'all do. Y'all just, trying to come up, man. You never had it. You probably had it in another life, in another dimension. When you get here, they been holding you down so long. Once you get up, and then all the black people looking up to you like you way up here, then a lot of white folks respecting you too. That's all y'all want. I ain't know that, dog. I figured y'all out. All y'all want is white approval. So I would say F hip hop, but I ain't gonna say that because there's some real ones in there, and some of them real ones they getting held down. They don't let them real ones, come up now. Because they said Jay-Z sold us out. And Jay-Z probably going to say, man, why you saying that about me? Look, Jay-Z. Look, man, you stopped Damon Dash, man. You stopped all the people in the camp that you were with from coming up, man. That's sad to me, though. That's sad, my guy. And like I said, I ain't going to get on Dre, because Dre, I don't know. I ain't messed with Dre yet. I don't think they gonna mess with Dre. See, Dre getting that white approval too. But what he gonna do? He not finna buy no land for black people. So if he got doggone, the white folk turned against him, then I get on Dre. But right now, I'm gonna leave Dre alone, cause Dre got plenty more time to try to make it right. But he know like if he was trying to do something for black people, That's a war. You try to take black people away from white man's authority, them white folks gonna be offended. They don't play that. And then I'm thinking we hip hop, right? We hard ass guys, right? We don't bow down to nothing, nigga. Not like that, homeboy. We hard, like we come from gangster rap and all this. I'm thinking we so hard, like we ain't finna let no white folks run over us like that, dog. Nigga, you want it? I'm thinking like we so gangster rappish, so hip hop that these white folks come up against us. We got so much game that, man, you don't want it with us. You don't want it with us, buddy. We got this and we got that. We know how to fight fire with fire. But what I find out is, even if these people got the fire, like Diddy got fire, he had fire. Jay-Z had fire. I find out that long as they can just be above other black people, that's all. That's enough. That's enough rewards. And then the white folk, the black people look at them like, lower class people look at them like, man, he really up there, and they praising them. That's all they want, praise from humans, from this world, hell on earth. That's why I just say, man, hey, I forgive all that stuff, but not really. I'm disappointed, but at the same time, I can't forgive it because I know y'all know not what y'all do. Y'all just somebody that come from nothing. And then when y'all get up, y'all just, you deceive your people, man. You ain't gonna do nothing for your people. You just gonna try to get the poor people to try to keep supporting you. And that's sad to me. I'm disappointed in y'all. So what? What y'all gonna do to me? Take me out of this world? Thank you, buddy. I don't really care about that. Because I'd be away from y'all. I won't have to see y'all no more. Y'all really disappoint me. I had thought y'all was something. And I give a shout out to all the real hip hoppers, that stood for something. Because some, a long time ago, it was a guy said, man, the way I'm giving back is the knowledge of my raps. I don't know the guy's name right now that said that. He was a New York rapper. I was on some down south stuff. But when he said that, I was like, man, you giving back with the knowledge of your raps. Oh, so you ain't giving back nothing. That was when I was a teenager. I heard him say that. I said, so you ain't giving back nothing. This is when I was a teenager. I said, so you ain't giving back nothing. But in reality, he was giving something. He was sparking the brain. So like Tupac was saying. See, like Tupac would have got on. I don't know what Tupac would have did. If Tupac would have came a billionaire, it just seemed like he was so revolutionary that he would have figured out a way, to give black people something. A thug mansion. A place where we can go and niggas ain't got to get dressed up to be Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like he would have did something like that, but they wasn't going to let him do that. They recognized what he was. He was revolutionary. He come from that. So you know what they got to do when they see us coming through. You know what I'm saying? But, that's why I say, yeah, I mean, when a guy was saying something about the knowledge of the raps, you're like, yeah, okay, I get that. How you giving back his knowledge of your rap? Because some of the hip hoppers I come up, in the South that were, saying stuff to me, that made me take a different route because of some of the stuff they said in their music and some of the stuff they, some of the concepts they presented to me. It made me seem like, man, you ain't got to be a dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody saying like, okay, you coming up in the hip hop community and then they saying like, if somebody call you the N-word, you got to ride on them and get yourself in trouble if you have to. Like, and then I listened to some of the rappers that I would listen to. They were saying like, man, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. You can just see that from a different angle. They gave me different angles where I can see that. And it made me think differently than a whole lot of other people were thinking. So it's like, I ain't hating on all hip hoppers. It's just like, man, I ain't even finna claim y'all no more. I ain't even finna claim y'all no more. Like, I mean, I still come up in it, but it's like I'm in it, but I'm not of it. It's like I'm of it, but I'm not in it. Whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm going rockabilly on y'all guys. I ain't, you might see some of the hip hop elements in me, but though I don't claim y'all guys, because y'all guys, y'all get on, y'all ain't finna do nothing for us. You try to get praise from us. And then, when things fall down, y'all want us to still support y'all. So Diddy, I still support you, man. I don't want you in there. I don't want you living that life when you came from the top. The only thing about it is they saying something you got something to do with Tupac, not being here anymore. And then even then, I don't even hate on you on that because y'all had beef. If y'all had beef, that's beef. I ain't not tripping on that, dog. That's how the game go. who's the best chess player. So I'm not hating on you on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not. What else they said you did? You know what? I don't know. I'm just saying, man, it's time to learn how to fly. You gotta realize this hell on earth. They told me you in a place called hell on earth. So all I'm doing is I'm sending a message out to Diddy like, man, hey man, you ain't bought us no land. You ain't brought us nowhere where we can get away from the white man. Now, if you would have did that, and then, like, the white man trying to come against you just because you did some little minuscule type of thing, we'll come to your defense. But how we gonna come to your defense when we ain't got nothing? You know what I'm saying? And all the hip-hoppers that coming up after this, man, you gotta think about that, man. Is you gonna do something for your people? What you gonna do for your people? You ain't gonna do nothing but try to seek the white man's approval. That's why I'm rockabilly. Yeah, I'm rockabilly right now. But in my message to P. Diddy, you know, it's just like, man, look, man, at this point, you gotta learn how to fly. You gotta understand that in my father's house, there are many rooms. You know what I'm saying? And if I said there were many mansions, you might realize there's many more dimensions that you can go to and be safe away from this world, this hell on earth. So this is just a message to Diddy. And my message to Jay-Z, I ain't got no message to Jay-Z. I'm just looking at him like, he a hip-hopper. And, man, you'll sell out quick. As long as you get some white approval, the white folks say, oh, man, you real. We like you. You this and you're that. Even though you sold drugs to the people and this and that, you've changed your life. So that's what them hip-hoppers want to see. That's what them hip... But, you know, just like, I ain't gonna say nothing about Dre right now. Dre, you need to holler at me, man. Cause I ain't even say nothing about you right now. Cause you still got a chance. And Kanye, hey, they say you reach Billy status. One thing I like about Kanye, that man said something. And then I watched all the people that he would represent, he was speaking for. I watched all of them go against Kanye. And that's the game. It's like, why do it? Why do it? Why risk it? So in that, I say I apologize, Jay-Z, because if you would try to speak up for us, or you would try to do something for us, them white folk could easily got us to turn against you. But they couldn't have got me to turn against you if I saw what was real. But it's just like a lot of other of us in the hip hop community, the way they did, you know, Kanye West. All the white folk gotta do is just say, man, he crazy. And then me, it's easy to say I'm crazy. It's like, you know, they would have said you were crazy. They would say, look how he grew his hair out. Then they would came up with some more allegations, and then you don't want to deal with that because you already know your people will betray you really easy because they want that white approval. That's why, like, I'm stepping away from this hip hop game. I'm stepping away from this hip hop game. All I want to do now is just say, you did it, man. You gotta learn how to fly, man. R. Kelly came before you. You gotta think about Jesus and John. You know, John, you know, he did his thing before Jesus came, and then I'm just saying Jesus because these folks probably don't want me to say his real name. They try to ban me for saying that. But everything Jesus did, it just seemed like he was real. It just seemed like he was real. It just seemed like he was real with everything he said. And I identify with a lot of things he said, and I realized, like, if you be that real, you gotta be like Jesus for real. Like, Jesus don't really care about the rewards of this world, you know, human approval. You don't care about no human approval. You just do it for your Father, the one that sent you. See, he ain't care about none of that. This human approval stuff. Because these human approval stuff, man, you'll get lost in the sauce. Like P. Diddy got. Now these folks got doggone getting on these platforms and they saying this. Everybody trying to make money off just talking about you, Diddy. They easily go against you. But what did you do? You did everything you wanted to do, Diddy? Nah, you ain't did everything you wanted to do. You was speaking brotherly love. You said, I'm changing now. Yeah, I bet you is trying to change, because what you trying to do? You trying to stay out on these streets a little more, trying to make these white folks not, you know, look at you in a messed up way. They said they gave you the keys to the city, and then they took it back. That's how they could do, man. All y'all hip-hoppers that coming up, man, they gonna try to use next, you know, to keep these black people down, to keep these people, you know, getting them distractions. You know, because that's all y'all is. They just want to distract y'all and not get y'all to see what's really going on. And then before you know it, it's too late. You've been cheated. I would go into politics, but I ain't gonna do that. It's just cause y'all hip hoppers. I ain't gonna call you an N-word. I'm just call y'all hip hoppers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call y'all hip hoppers. Yeah, cause y'all hip hoppers, y'all believe in hip hop. Y'all think it's power in hip hop, and it is power in hip hop. But for the few that can detect what hip hop really is, and for the few that can see through it, I can send somebody down. Just say I was God. I can send somebody down and say, yeah, man, I just want you to go down there. And when you go down there, I want you to be a real one. I want you to do everything real, like be a real hip hopper. And when you be a real hip hopper, you're going to go through some trials, buddy. But, that's just that world. It's another world. I got many mansions in my house. And this man he got mansions inside of his house. Many of them. So it's like, okay, you going to bow down to this one mansion? That's why I want to send a message to Diddy, and I want to send a message to, the new hip hoppers that might try to come and take Diddy's place. Cause somebody gonna have to replace Diddy. Cause Diddy ain't, they just ain't, he just another N-word. Look at that black skin. Yeah, man. You get too much power, buddy, we're gonna bring you down. Look at R. Kelly, man. They say he ain't snitch on nobody. All he did was have sex. You gotta think about that. You a black man, and all you gotta do is just say, yeah, you like girls. Yeah, you straight, right? Yeah, we can use that. Yeah, you not celibate. And if you were celibate, we'll try to do something else, but we'll find some kind of dirt. Just like Michael Jackson, right? They used to say Michael Jackson, he ain't really crazy about all these women out here like that. He very particular. Okay, so what else we got? Oh, he loves children. I just sent a message out. Cause look at me. They said Martin love the kids. Just like I love the kids too. And then I would do stuff for kids, right? Them folks said, man, look, we can use that as evidence, buddy. We can flip that. Yeah, you were born black, buddy. So look, that sounds controversial to the white folks, right? The white folks say, look, you can't be telling all these black folk that stuff. What you trying to get them a safe haven? Nah, I ain't trying to get them no safe haven. You own them people. Them people are so ignorant. You could just distract them any kind of way. You could just make them seem like I'm just crazy. I can give you an allegation. Allegation against me to use against them N-words. Just say, he crazy. He drinks alcohol. No, you ain't use that. He smokes. No, he don't. No, you can't. You gotta come up with something better. Okay, go to a Dave Chappelle technique. He's crazy. We gotta use the crazy part. Okay, now he's fleeing to Africa. Oh yeah, he really crazy. Nah. Let's come up with something better than that. Oh, he does crack. He just with that white lady. Yeah, that'll bleed that. All we gotta do is just sprinkle some more him when we got done calling and arrest him. And we hit him with the Billy. The rockabilly. Yeah, I'm leaving y'all hip hop community because I just realized all y'all sell out so fast for the white approval. So that's what's up, man. I just sent this message out to Diddy because this message gonna wake Diddy up. This message gonna wake Diddy up as I press 3004. That's my code if y'all want to get in my phone and hack my phone and try to get information about what else going on in my world, That's all I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's happening, man. Message to Diddy. Diddy.